Chapter 1: Brooklyn Beginnings. Chris Rock's upbringing in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York. His family life, school experiences, and early exposure to comedy. Chris Rock's journey to becoming a comedic titan began in the heart of Bedford-Stuyvesant, a Brooklyn neighborhood that, in the 1960s, was a vibrant but often challenging place to grow up. Born in 1965, Rock's formative years were shaped by the realities of his environment and the dynamics of his family. His father, Julius Rock, a truck driver, and his mother, Rose Rock, a teacher's aide, instilled in him a strong work ethic and a sense of community. Their modest home, filled with the laughter and stories of extended family members, became a breeding ground for Rock's comedic sensibilities. While Rock attended public schools in the neighborhood, his experiences there were often marked by the racial tensions and societal inequities of the time. These encounters, though challenging, provided him with a unique perspective on the world and fueled his innate ability to observe and satirize the human condition. From a young age, Rock was drawn to the art of humor, finding solace and connection through laughter. He would often entertain his siblings and friends with his witty observations and playful impersonations. His natural comedic talent began to blossom, but it was his early exposure to the world of stand-up comedy that would truly ignite his passion. Growing up in a household where laughter was a cherished currency, Rock was often exposed to the comedic talents of his elders. His uncles, particularly his Uncle Kenny, were avid stand-up fans and introduced him to the greats of the genre, such as Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby. These early influences, combined with his own experiences navigating the complexities of his environment, laid the foundation for Rock's distinctive comedic voice. The stories he heard, the routines he witnessed, and the observations he made in his own community began to coalesce into a unique comedic style that would eventually captivate audiences worldwide. The seeds of Rock's comedic genius were planted in the bustling streets of Bedford-Stuyvesant. The laughter, the challenges, and the stories that filled his early years served as a constant source of inspiration, shaping his perspective and fueling his comedic drive. His family, his neighborhood, and his early exposure to stand-up comedy all contributed to the birth of a comedic force that would go on to influence generations to come. Chapter 2: Finding His Voice. Rock's early days in stand-up comedy, starting with open mics and small clubs. The influence of his comedy idols, and the development of his signature style. Chris Rock's journey to comedic stardom began in the rough-and-tumble world of stand-up comedy, where he honed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?